Hey folks, it's been a while since I've done one of these updates regarding my health situation, so I figured it's time. The last one I did was at least a couple of years ago, maybe even a few years ago. Um, that was when I was trying to make my way overseas for treatment to do FMT, fecal microbiota transplant, and yeah, haven't done an update since, and so I figured I might as well update everybody on the situation here. Yeah, 8 years yesterday. 8 years since I got sick from taking antibiotics, prescribed antibiotics at 2 different walking clinics. And yeah, an ordeal that has seemingly does not want to end. Physical and mental injuries as a result of taking these antibiotics. And I wish I could say that I'm on the right path, that I'm recovering here, that I'm getting close to being my old former self, but I'd be lying. I would be lying. So I don't like to throw lies out there. I like to speak the truth, and the truth of the matter is that I'm still very much struggling physically and mentally. It's almost like trying to overcome some sort of nightmare, but being unable to sort of wake up out of that nightmare. God knows I've tried so many things up to this point, so many supplements, treatments, therapies, and nothing has brought me out of this dark place that I've been in for the last 8 years. And so what has happened now is I have been living a life that is very, very different than my old life, a stationary life, one where all my life passions are completely eliminated from my life. I've lost actually everything, not just my life passions, but I've lost my job. So I've been jobless for a long time. I've been my freedom has been lost. I've been dependent on family members to get by every single day, and my savings, they were all spent on supplements, treatments, therapies. Of course, my physical, my mental health, completely out the window as well. So yeah, yesterday, 8 years to the day, and how did I spend yesterday? Well, I spent it at the ER, emergency room. I was taken by ambulance from my home as a result of the complications that still arise from these antibiotic-induced poisonings. And this wasn't the first time, actually 3 times. 3 times this year I have been taken to the hospital by ambulance as a result of horrific pain and suffering. And so yeah, this is my new norm. This is my my new normal, where I have to be rushed to hospital by ambulance because of ongoing issues. 8 years later. But don't know why, but I'm still here. I'm still trying to get through each day, trying to make the best of each day, even though that's very hard for me to do, because there's days where I'm completely bedridden, and then there's days where I can barely function, but I can just function enough to get through the day, do a few simple tasks, nothing extreme, just very basic, easy tasks. But as far as any quality of life, no, I mean, there hasn't been any quality of life since those incidents occurred, and I can't seem to. I often can't seem to find a way to convince myself to keep living this way, because I just don't think this is a worthwhile life. But what's the alternative? The alternative is to be 6 feet under, to be deceased. And so, I'm in this constant struggle as to whether I should keep pushing through to live another day, or whether I should just find the most pain-free way out from this suffering, from this pain and suffering. And for me, the worst part is not just my own pain and suffering, but my family's pain and suffering is one of the worst parts for me, because my mom, my dad, my brother, they all deserve better than to put up with my suffering and to put up with my pain on a daily basis. They have their own lives to live, and my health battle here is impeding on their life. And so that's one of the hardest things for me, is to put them through this ordeal of mine, because they deserve better than to put up with my situation. But for me, I just hope that anybody out there who is going through their own suffering as a result of pharmaceutical induced injury and disability, I just hope that whoever is watching this video and trying to sort of find out whether they themselves can get out of this hole. I believe that every case is individual, every case is different. So just because I'm not any better 8 years later, I certainly don't think that other people can't get out of this situation. sometimes I think, I'm one day away from finding something that's going to work, that's going to overturn the physical and the mental pain. It's just that I haven't found it yet. But I know that other people have. I know there's people out there who have found solutions, whether it's a supplement, a therapy, a treatment, prayer, anything. So I'm grateful that there are people who have beat this illness, who have beat this disease, this infliction that's brought on by some very, very evil people, some evil individuals who feel it's okay to poison people for profit, pharmaceutical companies, and the people who work there, medical clinics and the people who work there, hospitals and the people who work there. And I'm not saying that this is being done in every healthcare setting, but there's healthcare settings where individuals are walking in healthy and walking out disabled and having their life destroyed for the rest of their life. And it's absolutely criminal that this is happening. These crimes against humanity are beyond comprehension, at least for me. And very few people are receiving justice for these crimes, horrific crimes, because there's nothing worse than destroying a person's life and putting them through unbearable suffering, physical and mental. But it's all in the past now. My job now is to just get through each day like I have been for the last 8 years, and keep looking for the antidote. The antidote that hopefully will one day get me out of this nightmare. So I'm still clinging on to hope, but at the same time I know that I need to have a plan B for those days where I can't bear the pain, and then I need to have a plan B. And plan B is to make my way out of here, and into another dimension, another world, whatever you want to call it, to just disappear from this world and hopefully find peace elsewhere. I've always been under the impression that the universe is a big, vast place, and that after we die, we are completely free to find a better place. Again, one free of suffering, free of pain, free of everything that is wrong in this world. Because I truly believe that a place like that exists, and that we are here to have an experience, whether it's good or bad or ugly, as in the case of us people who've been poisoned for profit. But I truly believe that once we die, that we are able to find this place that's completely different to the experience we're having here. And I know there's people who have good experiences on this planet, and that's wonderful for them. They're very blessed, they're very lucky. But I also know that there's a lot of people going through hell, absolute hell on this planet. And so I do believe that these people, including myself, will find a place of solitude, a sanctuary, where we can just rest and be at peace. Anyway, going to end it off here. Again, I'm still suffering. I'm still physically and mentally in a lot of pain. The mental part is the worst part for me. The fact that I'm unable to organize myself and the life around me. The fact that my brain is so sluggish, slow to react compared to my old state. That for me is one of the hardest things. It just feels like my brain is not keeping up with the world around me. So, and not to mention the depression, the anxiety, the just the horrific nature of mental illness itself is extremely difficult for me to cope with on a daily basis. But that's not taking away from the physical pain, which I still have to this day. A lot of physical ailments, including the ongoing muscle spasms, which probably will never leave me. I don't know what to do to stop them. Tried so many different things, but it's not just that. It's the joints, it's the muscles, it's the body overall. The body itself is just falling apart, and I'm desperately trying to stop the damage. But again, I'm at a loss as to what to do, because I've tried so many things and it just I've not found the solution. But anyway, thank you for watching this video. Last thing I want to say is for everybody out there who is going through this experience, this hell on earth, I hope things get better for you. I truly hope that your experience, your situation will improve, and that you will regain your mental health, your physical health, and that you will enjoy life once again. That's still my hope. I haven't completely abandoned that hope that one day I will find that antidote that's going to bring me back from this abyss. But for everybody out there, I truly hope that you guys are able to find whatever it is, whether it's a supplement, a treatment, or therapy that's going to reverse the situation. And last thing I want to say is to anybody who is doing these horrific crimes against humanity, just know that it'll come around. Just know that you will be held responsible, if not in this world. And once you die, I'm sure that punishment will be inflicted on you for these horrific crimes that you're inflicting on individuals who are unaware of the potential damage that pharmaceuticals can cause, as well as vaccines. Because it's not just pharmaceuticals, but many people are also injured by vaccines. So if you are if you are injuring people, if you are disabling people, just know that it will come back around. Again, if not in this world, then in the afterlife. So just be aware of that, and stop injuring people while you can. Because it's not right. Alright folks, thank you for listening, and hope to speak to you down the road.